So, welcome back. Yeah, first I thought I hope I can survive 100 days. Then after 100 days I see already, okay, it feels like Lupa, and we did the 300 day step. And now from day 300 to 500 we did the pure surviving, all the tricks what you can do so far to get a quicker surviving together. This is then from day 300 up to now 500. And now this is what I would do now if I continue this run. I don't know. I think they changed something on Misery maybe. Is the long-term survive for the thousands of days. And for this I crafted me now the deerskin pants. I'm not wearing longer the underwear or the socks. Maybe I should destroy the socks earlier. It's a waste of clues then, you know? So this is the gear what I like to wear now. This means then we just need 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 clues, or yeah, 100 days maybe, 5 clues. And yeah, that's it. We have a lot of deer stuff for repair these and rabbits. Yeah, this is why I'm not wearing on Misery the aviator cap. I did not found it, but I don't need the leather, you know. We have rabbits on Mars, so the good old rabbit skin is my choice. Of course, this is where we need leather for. I repair this one time in 500 days now, and I still have 70 leather. In this whole run, we did not check the beach. So, as I say all the time, you don't need the beach for 1,000, 2,000 days. And I think most of the people stop on day 500, maybe earlier. And yeah, when you then read the tips for the surviving, go to the beach, go to the beach. No, don't go to the beach. You don't need the beach. I don't need it on Misery, not on Lupa, and on Stalker, I think also. Why? Yeah, this would be the next step, and I also drop, of course, the improved bedwall. It is really nice, but it also costs clues. And I switch to the bearskin bedwall. It is warmer, and I keep this up. We can repair all 40 days, you know. This is what I do also with the bearskin coats. Normally I let this drop down to 80%. But here we can repair already on 85%. We have the stuff to do this endless. And this is why I choose also now the bearskin bedwall. And I just take the knife with me. I did this also in Lupa. I don't need the hacksaw, I don't need the hatchet. And then it works so far. We can still carry stuff around. This is what we need. Okay, next step. Yeah, let's see what we finally achieved. I get me all skills on 5. Mending I get me on day 490 or so. Yeah, this is the hardest skill, and I repair many times. Also the stuff I don't need to repair. I repair the deer boots on day 95. Maybe I should craft me the endless moose coat, but I didn't know how much skill points I get. I mean, we have one moose hide, we craft then the moose coat after a good long fishing. Then we break it down. Then we do all around. I could do this, but yeah, we don't need this. We did this without. And the stats. Yeah, as I said, the first days was just to hit day 100, get our gear at start, to start on start ready. This is what we did. Then I would see, can we do Sunward Pass? Yeah, but it is a waste of teas and coal. And finally, you don't need to do the DLC. I just want to see, can we do the DLC? And it works. I have to go twice in there because the first time I get me the mittens and then I have no teas left. So I have all the way go back to Mystery Lake, pick up 30 teas, 20 coffees, and then we go back and finish the quest line. That's finally okay. Yeah, we did so far all of the regions. We still have clues to harvest in Mountain Town and HRE. We did, yeah. Mountain Town we have clues, Pleasant Valley we have clues. I also should do the Timberwolf Mountain Road again. But this is all for the late game. We have still teas there that we can harvest and cattails also, but I have stuff like this. Yeah, and for me, this goes a little bit to Zach now. I write him already. HRV and Mountain Town. This is for me never ever a S region to start in. This is for me E, F, you know, because this is for me just a bonus loot region. And without a moose pouch and without the backpack, I would never go over there. There's so much stuff what you can bring back to here. Yeah, I would say for the Musket is still the S plus plus region. Because if you have a planet road, you start from there, go all the way straight to Ash Canyon, then you get a Hexo. We know the places in Fallen Musket, 4 places. We get the Zeppelins on the floor, 2 guts from a deer. Then we have already coal in Fallen Musket. Then Ash Canyon, the backpack, then we come back, then we forge, we craft the bow, and then we already start the hunt. And here, I'm not understanding. Maybe there are really good stuff in there, but for me, these are always bonus regions. Yeah, what I love, really love, I say this every time I'm hyped, is that we now have to live on deers, rabbits, ptarmigans, and the moose finally. So no bear meat, no wolf meat, and we just can hunt what we finally can eat. It makes no sense to hunt 20 deers, you know. 75% above, it's over. This is really good. This is really nice. Meat consumed, meat harvested. Yeah, we have some rotten meat, but so far, what I harvest, I eat so far. This is all what I did wrong on the start. I get me too much meat, and then I have to, yeah, to destroy it. But yeah, this should be then later on more or less equal. Mm, fire, yeah, of course. Is there something else? Ankle sprains 3, wrist sprains 11. Yeah, I use of course the food that restore the health. First to try this out, then I get me some experience on the way to Coastal Highway. I now maybe know how the way to go there. It's a long time since I get me a sprain. And of course, when we do the Sandward Pass, the hill up there, I get me 4 or 5 sprains. But as I said, I just do the Sandward Pass because I know I can restore the health. Without this, I would say we would have 4 or 5 sprains maybe. So we should have still above 80% health on this run. But I try this out with the meat and yeah, it works. And we don't know, is this allowed on Misery or not? There's no information. And in the last update, I have to test this again. I get me a few requests, even it's still working. Yes, it still works. So I think this is the back door where you can restore health. It's not much, and yeah, I still can do some of this food. And I have also old mill floor. I think in zone of contamination I will find some, maybe also oil and black rock. So finally, Misery. I think this is how Interlooper should be. If we can restore health, and maybe we get the sprint back. Yeah, it looks hard at the start, of course. It's already called. But for this I do a naked run. And finally the naked run works better than with all the gear what we wear. I was quicker then. And then I should then, of course, when I start the hunt, I should get me the cruise on, you know, that I have a little warm bonus. So if this is removed, then I would say this is a first step in the right direction for Looper. We can use this 7 hours of sleep also for Looper grade. Here we don't care. I mean, we cannot restore health. And most of the time I sleep 1 or 2 hours to cook water, just because we can. And if I can sleep 7 hours or 1 hour or 2 hours, it doesn't matter, because sleep was also to heal sprains or to restore condition, so we can't. Make no sense then. Less condition, this is all great. So for me, this is not what they designed, is the first step in the right direction for Interlooper. And Misery, I don't know. I would first change the little things before I would bring in new stuff. We still have the basics from over 5 years. It's all the same. And this is why we do, and this is why we do what we do, right? And they can do more afflictions. It will not change anything. We finally will survive. The meat, wait, this is the first step. And I like to see that we have here mixed teas. And then we can drink directly out of the flask. You know, why not? And that we can store the complete flask near to a fire. Now it holds the warm if the flask is near to a fire, but I like to warm it up so that we don't have to juggle around all the time. Egg teas, put it to the fire, teas are hot, put it back into the flask. But these are little things. Yeah. So that's for me Misery. It's Interlooper, in my opinion. Not harder, and it should be for experienced players. They play hundreds of hours, and yeah, when I read that people just play 100 hours on the Long Dark and fail then on Misery, of course. Every player finally did this. I did this too. My first runs, I died there. Like everyone dies now. This is just, yeah, if you have more experience, then you can go for this. Yeah, I talk about a lot of stuff, what I would change if this is my design. And there's a lot what they can do. But yeah, for now, we beat Misery, I would say. We achieved day 500. Now we go to the 1000 days. If I do this now, I think I make a little break or so, I don't know. Because I have the feeling they changed this. And then I have another one that goes up to 1000 days or 2000 days, and then there is a new Misery showing up, you know? And then it was all for nothing.
Use a drink.
But yeah. So, thanks. I show you all the ways. I show you how to survive here and finally do the late game already. This is after day 300. I try out so the strats with the deers, and now I try out to play to the limit with the clues that we don't need to go to the beach. So long we have clues, and we have a lot of clues still. Oh, I can show you what I have. Okay, this is what I still have here. Cattails. This is no just for SOS. I also have matches and fire striker still. And this time I use matches. I'm playing not Macklins only. If I have to use a match, I use it. Because I'm not playing this run until day 5k or so, you know. This is... then I would continue my Looper one. I like to travel all over the regions and yeah, not to be careful all the time. So yeah, here you see what I still have. Yeah, the bear respawn is now 40 days. That's new. And the moose, I can't tell. I did not find the moose. Right now, I tried to get him. He was not there in Fort Muskeg. It's earlier, maybe it's later than 137 days. So he was not there. I have no idea. And then you can say, okay, but the cougar, no. They designed the cougar with the 10 days would not stop us because we can stay in Milton Basin, we can stay in Fort Muskeg, 10 days easily, we can stay over here, we can stay in the ravine, we can stay in Coastal Highway, if we set up us there the fishing hut. So the cougar, the old designed cougar does nothing. Yeah, so just my opinion about this. For me, this is how Looper should be, and then Misery, we will see what happens with this. Thanks, and yeah, bye bye.